Hey Tasha, how's it going? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. I'm one of the sales guys here. I want to put a face to the name so you know who's been reaching out to you on this beautiful 2022 Nissan Rogue Sport here behind me. It looks like that's what you kind of inquired about, and hey, we just happen to have this beautiful one right here. It's not brand new, it's technically certified pre-owned. What that means is Nissan, we had it put it into our rental fleet for about 4,000 miles, and now Nissan has upgraded the powertrain warranty. So instead of a 5-year or 60,000 miles warranty, you're gonna have a 7-year or 100,000 miles on that powertrain warranty now added completely free at no charge. So let me get right to it. Right behind me here, well in front of me now, this is the vehicle. I got it turned on and running. I did a little walk around, and honestly behind all around it, there's really no exterior flaws. Like I said, it's practically brand new. It is a 2022. It is dirty. It needs to be washed. We've had a lot of rain recently, and so I need to get it washed for you. So don't judge it for how dirty it is at the moment. We also have a little American flag on there from Memorial Day. We had some flags up there, so I hadn't take that off. I just like it. It's kind of fun. Anyways, let's get started here. Walking in the front here, this is the 2022 Nissan Rogue Sport. Your lights here, because it is an SV, are just going to be the yellow halogen lights, but obviously being brand new practically, these are not foggy at all. They're all really good looking. The Nissans are kind of interesting because they have the halogen lights, but then they have these little LED lights right here. You could turn the lights off and these will always be running, but they're not very bright at nighttime, so it's not like having LED lights and how bright LED lights are. They're just kind of those little white ones there, and so I really wouldn't use it without the other headlights. I only know that because I drove a Rogue for a couple of years, and I would do that every now and then, but it just wasn't very bright. So you do have the new Nissan symbol here in the middle, because I think they upgraded that in the 2022s. From the 21s, they swapped that to 22s. And you have the honeycomb grille there, and then the iconic Nissan Silver V. So you can always tell you see you're driving a Nissan or someone's driving a Nissan when you see that V in the front. These are what the SV wheels look like. It's really nice. They're a lot cooler than mine. I drive a little Sentra that's the base model, and so I have like the crappy steel wheels that rust really, really fast, and I spray painted them black so you can't see the rust. But these are actually the alloy wheels, so you don't have to worry about the rusting on those. A lot of tread on these because they aren't brand new. Like I said, there's only about 4,000 miles on those tires, so you won't have to worry about changing those out, and they are the Bridgestone, so they're really good brand of tires there. Here on the side, so you'll know this too, is you got cameras. So you're gonna have the 360 view when you do the backup view, when you put it into reverse. And then on the exterior of the mirror, there's not the blind spot thing. It's actually inside here, and I'll show you that when we get inside the vehicle. You do have this cool thing with the Nissans too. If you have the key in your pocket, you can push this little button on either the passenger side or the driver's side, and it will unlock the vehicle for you. It is not on the back, just on the front 2 doors there. Your gas is gonna be on the right side of the vehicle. This is showing you here. It is an all-wheel drive vehicle as well, and the SV, like I said. Pulling this up, this is what the trunk size is. You gotta remember, it is a sport, so it's a little bit smaller than what the normal Rogue Sports are. You can move both of these shelves and have a little bit extra storage underneath there, put them down lower. You can set them up as like a shelving, or as like a container like this. You can put it in there. Can't do this one-handed. Then you can push them down in there, and then they will keep like, this thing is more of a hidden storage back here. Or you can put it back down there flat. You have a little storage on both sides here as well. You can take this off if you don't want this on there anymore. It kind of hides everything underneath here as well. And then because it's just an SV, you gotta pull that down manually. They do have 4 parking sensors back here I forgot to mention about. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you are in reverse, that's going to make a beeping noise at you if you're getting close to anything. It's also gonna have the rear traffic control warning. So if when you're in reverse and someone drives from the left or the right, it's going to beep at you and say watch out, someone's driving. Or if someone's walking behind you, it'll stop you and say hey, watch out, there's people there. So Nissan's got some really good safety features that way as well. Your back seat's gonna look just like this here. So it is shiny, kind of a cool funky texture that I personally really like. Kind of makes your eyes go a little wonky if you look at it too long though. You're gonna have cup holders right in here, and then you also have air vents back here for those in the back seat. Then you're gonna have the little bit of pockets there on both sides for storage on the like small things. Little things here in the door too for storage with the handle there. and the cup holder on the side, so you see that. And up here in the front, let's go over all these features here. So like I said, certified pre-owned. It is Nissan who does that, not us as a dealership. Over here, you're gonna have two driver seats is what I'm looking for. You can save it for 2 different driver spots. That way your seat can be moved to where you need it to, so you have an automatic chair here on the driver's side. The passenger side, I believe, yep, is just going to be done with the bar down there, so they're gonna have to manually use their muscles. This is how you're gonna control your mirrors, and then you have the different window options right here. Only the driver's side is going to be rolling down automatically. Locks and window locks there too. This is a little light I was telling you over here. Instead of on the mirror, when you have someone in your blind spot, this light right here is going to be what lights up to a bright yellow inside the vehicle. And I really like that. For me, I think I could see it a little bit easier right here inside the vehicle. Over here on this side, you're going to have brightness of your center cluster display here, and this is how you reset the trip. This is your traction control, your steering assist, which is only active during when you have cruise control on. That's going to help you make sure you're keeping the vehicle straight there. And this is going to be a heated steering wheel. You're locking your all-wheel drive system, sport mode, and your eco mode. That's how you unlock your gas cap and your hood right there. Then we have lights, headlights over here on this side. Blinkers obviously as well, with brights, pulling it back or pushing it forward to have them on. And then you have the wipers on the right side. It is a push start. This is what the key looks like. So you have the remote start. If you have to lock it and then hold that, and that will remote start it for you. This is the lock, unlock, and then your alarm. And then, like I said, there's only 4,571 miles on here, so it's practically brand new. You have RPMs on the left with your engine temperature. You have the speed on the right with your gas level. And then this is all your digital information. And it's going to show you there's a lot of different things you can change around with. And you're going to change it with this button, these buttons right here. You got a lot of different pages you can look at. And then volume as well, your other media controls here. And then you have cruise control, adaptive cruise control, and you can set up to 3 car lengths away. And this is going to be your safety system right here. So it's going to show you all your different controls for your safety things. So you're going to have like your blind spots, you're going to have your lane keeping assist. To have the adaptive cruise control set up, you got to have this turned on. This is the AI button, and this is the phone button there. And then you're going to have all of your media options right here on the screen. It is touch screen, and this does come standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you see this little phone right here, when you plug your phone in down here with the USB, that phone will change to the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto symbol right there for you. And it also does have a CD player, which is pretty cool because you don't see that in very many new cars anymore these days. They've started to get rid of those. Then you're going to have your climate control options here. Your parking brake is down here, and you have the auto hold option where if you're at like a stoplight or in the drive-thru for a restaurant, you can push the auto hold and you can keep your vehicle in the drive, but that will hold the brake for you, so you can take your foot off the brake for a second. Like I said, you're going to have charging here with the USB as well as your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto sets. You have an aux cord, you have a 12-volt charger there as well. Heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. Another 12-volt and another USB charger right in here. Places to hold pens right here. Glove box, which does have a owner's manual. It's just down at our other store with the spare key. So there is a spare key and owner's manual with this vehicle. Then the last thing is you have your sunglass holder, basic mirror right here, which you just flip it down for when you have the bright people behind you, and lights. Last thing I can show you this here too is obviously you have your shifter stick here for when you're driving, but you flip it over here to the left when you're in drive, you have it into a manual mode where you can manually go up and down in gears. So if you're coming down a hill pretty fast, you can do that instead of using your brakes, or however you want to do that if you like driving manually wise. That is, this vehicle though is really awesome. Nissan Rogues are one of my favorite vehicles to sell. Like I said, I drove one for 2 years, but I had to upgrade because we had a third kid and we couldn't fit 3 car seats in the back. So I don't have a Rogue anymore, but I absolutely love the Rogue. Rogue is such a cool vehicle. If you have any questions, let me know. Additional questions from what I didn't answer here, I would love to help you out any way that I can. I gave you a call this morning on my cell phone. I'll shoot you a text as well, so you have my number there. But let me know what works best for you and when you can come down here to take this for a test drive to see if it's something that you would like to have at your garage, at your home, in your garage, parked in your garage is what I'm looking for. There we go. Thanks. Have a good, hopefully hear from you soon.